Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Stonks Maxxing. It's day 81, and right now I'm at the library at my school eating some breakfast. I like chewing while I'm talking to you, so sorry about that. But some articles I want to read, just keep up with some of the news going ahead. Yeah, so I think today some big things are happening for Apple. They're releasing their new iPhones. Yeah. Ugh. Shoot. Tough month. May as well. I'm all one for fundamental analysis and everything, but it's pretty interesting. Just looking at the numbers during an election year, S&P is down usually 1.4%. Unpopular theory that suggests that traders returning from vacation are selling the winners and harvesting tax losses. Yeah, so that's interesting. I think this is something to think about. S&P 500 is currently trading at 21 times earnings, above the 10-year average. Okay. I'm gonna wait, maybe think about that one. It's a long read. Yeah, maybe not right now. I think this could be interesting. This could be interesting. Yeah, I don't really have anything in my sort of news framework. I think that's should be helpful to build out, but this morning just kind of want to see anything. So maybe some business news, some technology. No. Approved takeover bid. Okay. Oh, I see. So that's Swiss Circle K. I remember that we had talked about that in the last episode. Yeah, futures are up. I don't know when they have to be delivered though, but it's cool. Oh, what's good, Andre? Yeah, outside stream. I'm at McKelvin right now. Okay. Oh, fuck. This is actually kind of interesting. Carriers play a huge role in new van purchases in the U.S. 3/4 of all new phone sales. Yeah, so it seems like these comments are not supportive of these new AI features. Okay, so call this heading 2. Markets in September. Historically, since 1928, the stock market has fallen on average around 1.4%, right? The month of September. Some theories say that traders are coming back from vacations and selling winners, cutting their losses. $21x, right? Forward earnings. Ten-year average of 18x. Let me just double check. Average 1.2%. Oh, yeah, there's the election. Is this stock market or S&P? Okay. It's the S&P 500. Of November. Is it November or October? October. Looking at data from 1980s. Right, so what happened before the 1980s? I think Reagan was president, right? Reagan was president. And you had this stagflation type deal. I forgot who was after Lyndon B. Johnson. I don't remember. Dow Jones market data. Alright, that's fire. That's fire. Okay. So, Apple, iPhone. This is today. So this will be today is Apple's annual product conference. Is planning on announcing new iPhone 16. Right? And it turns out that iPhones, we'll call it cell phone carriers, have a huge impact on iPhone sales. Okay. I think Wall Street Journal cites a research organization. I don't know if it's a publication. I don't think it is. WSJ cites consumer intelligence research partners saying that carriers for three-fourths of all new iPhone sales in the US. Consumer intelligence research partners. Okay, so they do have a Substack of sorts. Maybe later. Also do it for Apple as well. $450 a year, damn. Survey from Consumer Intelligence Research Partners showing that the biggest reasons why people buy new iPhones is because their previous phone was obsolete. Yeah, I don't know how to spell. Okay. Okay, so I think that's actually interesting to sort of see on the consumer end, because maybe this AI thing hasn't really impacted consumers all that much. I don't know. Sure, maybe it's not a selling feature on the iPhone, but I feel like for me, and even for a lot of other people, ChatGPT or Claude or Mistral, Llama, I feel like they're actually pretty damn useful. But maybe I'm a student, and I also probably will work an office job. I hope. I don't know. So maybe with office type jobs it's helpful, but if you're making coffee at a coffee shop, it's not really going to help you that much. If you're building, architecting, or designing some type of large skyscraper, yeah, I guess large language models aren't going to help you at all, right? So it's tough. Sales rose 39% compared with, I guess, year over year. Year over year. So sales have fallen the past 2 quarters compared with the same. Okay, interesting. No, Michael Levin again. Okay. People they were talking to don't even know that. Okay. September. As of September 2024, fallen past 2 quarters year over year. So WSJAME claims that the 2021 sales cycle was propelled by promotions, upgrades, subsidies by wireless carriers. So I think these are Verizon, Frontier Communications, AT&T, T-Mobile, to get people on their 5G network. I think it could also be STEMIs. The STEMI hitting. No? Yeah. Those are my thoughts when I kind of read this. Alright, so what happened, man? What happened to Google? I think 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I don't remember the exact date. A judge ended up ruling that Google violated antitrust case. I think the Section 2 of the Sherman Antitrust Act, saying that Google itself was trying to engage in, or it was engaging in, monopolistic behavior. So I don't know exactly how they defined monopolistic behavior, but what Google was doing is, I think they were paying large sums of money to a company like Apple to be the web browser, and not the web browser, but the search engine of choice. And I think they were also maybe paying other companies as well. So when you think of all the browsers, Mozilla, Google Chrome, I guess that's Google, Safari, I don't know if you use Brave or Opera, but I think the search engine of choice, or really the search engine that's used across browsers, across devices today, is Google, and they're paying money for that. I guess the judge ruled that was pretty unethical from a free market perspective. If you have a bunch of money, which Google does, they can essentially just entrench themselves in this position. Okay. You know, I wonder if I could just go to these. Google Trust Hearing. Can I go to Google Antitrust Hearing in Virginia? Is Virginia Federal Court open to public? Okay. Yeah, so I think this one is interesting, right? I was reading some articles and some annual reports of, I guess you'd call them demand-side platforms, or maybe I think they're referred to demand-side platforms, DSPs, So the biggest one I'm thinking of is the Trade Desk. It's a publicly traded company that I think their whole idea is you could use their services to buy ads online. And apparently there's ways to do that programmatically. I don't know exactly the details, but there's auctions for these advertisements or these ad campaigns that you can bid for using some type of Python script. And this could get you to achieve, or maybe buying a block of advertisements on a specific website, maybe a Google search. Target ads in ways no one else in the industry could. $2.3 million doesn't seem like a lot. Okay, yeah, not too sure with that. Yeah, that's oh man, that's tough. AT&T breakup. Yeah, largest monopoly breakups in history. I think it'd actually be cool to learn about these. Bell Atlantic. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. So, Verizon came out of Bell Atlantic. Yeah. That's interesting. Can I check my... email real quick? SMD Capital Group. Never heard of these people. Property management. Okay. Yeah. Kind of forgot why I had gone here. Is it a Google thing? Okay. It owns Waymo? Yeah, it's crazy. Okay. So currently... Yeah, I forgot the exact details. Google Face loss in NT case in August on their search business, paying companies to use its search engine. This case targets Google's ad tech business. Saying it has used unlawful tactics to prevent so I guess it's targeting the ad manager products. Yeah, display ads on websites. I think that these are just banners or little icons. Project Narnia, merging cross-site data. Yeah. Okay. Norfolk Southern. It's the train company, right? Big Lots. Fuck. Wait, how's it up? Big Lots. Oh, it's at 50 cents. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I've been to Big Lots like once. It is not really that impressive. Sold to a PE firm called Nexus. Where did Brian Nicole come from? Oh, she's CEO of Chipotle? Damn. Give him a little follow. CEO of Taco Bell, damn. Management. Yeah, they just ousted him. Who's this guy? You go to school? That's cool. Yeah, this is interesting. I didn't realize that they had 4 CEOs in, what is it, 3 years? Or was it 3 CEOs in 4 years? Okay, we'll call this WSJ. Starbucks new CEO commentary. fourth in less than 3 years. Okay. As of September 2024, Starbucks has had four CEO changes in less than in the past 3 years. The new CEO is Brian Nickel. The previous CEO of Chipotle. I feel like Chipotle recently, I don't know, from a company perspective, it seems like they've been doing okay. I don't know any of the actual financial details, but I haven't really heard anything too bad about it. I think they're still growing, still opening new stores, and maybe even expanding internationally. Plans on taking, okay, this is actually kind of crazy though. Having to commute to work via a company jet. I mean, this guy has balls to do that. Laxman. Ousted CEO in August. I think last year, right? Okay. So I think with that, probably going to end the stream here. I want to say thanks for tuning in. I feel like we did learn some cool things about what's going on in the business world, also what's going on in the markets. So just to give a quick summary, we saw that in September, markets actually tend to decline and actually end the month in the negative territory. It's around negative 1.4%. And also, in election years, the S&P 500 is down around 1.4%. So I guess this is 1.2% if I said 1.4. Right now, market declined recently, but companies in the market, the S&P 500 is still trading at a 21x forward earnings multiple, which is a bit high compared to the previous averages. And we also dived a bit deeper into some news regarding Apple, Google, and Big Lots, and also Starbucks as well. So with Apple, they're releasing their new iPhones today, or announcing them. Big thing seems to be this AI software update. I don't think it's actually going to release today. It's sometime in the future. But the consumer intelligence report people have been saying that most people don't even give a shit about any of this AI stuff. And you can look at the comment section. It doesn't seem like a lot of people do. So there could be a possibility that there's sort of this unnecessary amount of hype around this, and consumers might not actually care or adopt this anytime soon. That's kind of one of those risks that you should always keep in the back of my mind, I guess. Don't seem to care about AI features. And then with Google, so last month in August, they had faced an antitrust case and lost that on their search business. They were pretty much paying people to get them to use their search engine. So paying Apple to make Google the default search engine for Safari, I think. And now they're being sued for their ad tech platform. I think the US government believes that Google is sort of monopolizing the entire advertising space, I guess, on the internet. They're citing that Google's tool is really the only tool to make these advertisements, and there isn't really any competition or innovation in the market. I can kind of see where they're coming from. My question is, okay, Google does a lot of search advertising. So if you're using your web page or your browser, I guess even on YouTube as well. But I'd also imagine that you have companies like Amazon or Meta that also advertise on their platforms. So I don't know how strong of an argument this one is,